All right, so Rumour Runner now. Now, we're going to talk about Wendy Williams. So, Wendy Williams' ex husband cheated on her. She found out and she was willing to go along with it as long as there wasn't a child involved, right? He continued having sex externally and then he got his mistress pregnant. So, Wendy filed for divorce. The day he got served with the divorce papers, Wendy also fired him because he was also her manager. So, part of the settlement involved alimony, which Wendy was supposed to pay to him. So Kevin audaciously asked for child support. Wild, considering the only son he has with Wendy is a grown man. So he's asking for child support for his child with his mistress. Okay, and alimony. Cool, cool. He cheated, got the mistress pregnant, and cool, cool. Next, we have Wendy didn't have a problem paying the alimony considering Kevin had helped build her career as her manager anyway. However, hidden in the fine print in the divorce settlement was that Wendy was only going to pay the alimony if she was working. If she's working. He used Wendy's money to get himself a mistress and continued to spend her money even after the divorce. He even bought the mistress a house, a short walking distance from Wendy's home. How barefaced can you be? Really? How barefaced? Back to the divorce settlement. Wendy's sister was her lawyer. Kevin was so quick to sign the paperwork, he probably missed the part where it said Wendy did not have to pay any alimony unless she was working. Cool? Fine print, guys. Read the fine print. So she agreed to pay the alimony and she agreed to pay the child support. But there was a hidden clause to say the only exception to her paying is if she's not working. Cool. And then we have a couple of months after the divorce, Wendy quit her job, instantly killing Kevin's cash cow. Quit her job because she's not working. Make sense? Yeah. So he has nothing to get. Cool. Now he's crying all over social media saying he can't afford anything anymore since his only source of income for him and his now fiance was the alimony that Wendy isn't paying anymore. He needs hip surgery and he has no insurance. He's got a baby and a wife to feed because he got remarried. His car's insurance is unpaid. His bills are stacking up and he's losing his mind. What's that they say about karma? Also to note, the divorce settlement was specific about her working conditions. She had to be doing television to pay him the alimony. So it wasn't just any type of work. She had to be working like television kind of jobs, right? So she could start a successful podcast today and not even have to pay him a cent because read the fine print. Read the fine print, guys. So let's talk about it. What are your thoughts on that whole situation, the whole shebang? Wendy Williams quitting her job, having that fine print in the agreement, her husband doing what he did. He got the freeway to say, hey, you can continue doing what you're doing with your mistress. I'll stick around. Don't procreate with this person. That's my only rule. And he did. So let's talk about it. Let's hear from you guys, like what's going on. And again, a minute will be on the clock when I start accepting persons. So I see hands are raised. Let's hear from you. What are your thoughts on this whole shebang? So first person we have is Alj. Go ahead, Alj.
I think she was really smart with that fine print. It is the divorce settlement. And I think he was way too out there to ask for child support with the divorce settlement. And karma get him and nothing to get.
All right, thank you. Go ahead, Spencer.
I mean, what him should have done save and him should have now invest. All of this to reach him a film fault. But I'm glad she stopped work. I'm glad she quit her job, you know. A man is supposed to be a man. Get up and look a job. You have a wife and a child. It's time to... Him supposed to out there work and hustle. Him still not depend on the lady money. The lady have sense now and decide say, this is it. Karma plays a role.
All right, thank you, Spencer. Go ahead. Thorpe, go ahead.
Hi. So, I mean, women nowadays kind of expect the worst from men. They expect them to cheat, and most of us. So she like sticking around with him when he did. That's like, okay, sure. Then we end up get a kid. At least be man enough. At least become a high value man where you can actually provide for your mistress. at least go in your divine masculine energy and do that and stop depending on me. So I think that was the only wrong thing that really like stood out to me, because how dare you go and cheat on me, have a kid, and then want me to take care of you? Are you the woman? Like, be a man instead, and do that. Just go away and do what you have to do and take care of your kid with your woman. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. Before we accept the next person, that be a man just reminds me of our next meeting topic, which is toxic masculinity. I know that's gonna stir some things up. But go ahead, Brian. Let's hear your take on this Wendy Williams and Kevin situation.
It's not even the fact that she allowed him to cheat. Like, we ladies need to start holding these men responsible. You cheat on me and I know you're cheating. I'm a successful woman. I'm a wife at that. I work hard for my money. Why is it I should be taking care of you, your mistress, and your newborn baby? Your car loan, your car payment. Like, that's crazy. Like, she should have kicked him to the curb from the first time she realized that he started cheating. We have to hold these men accountable, because the moment you let something slide, then you become the zip bag. Everything zip, 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 zip. No, that's crazy.
Thank you for sharing. This kind of just reminds me that something I get in my internet and take a yard. So the saying goes, yeah, because I just feel like you're cheating on your very successful, very capable wife. For whatever reason, you're cheating. You get caught. She caught him. She allowed him. She's like, all right, cool. You can keep doing what you're doing. Don't get her pregnant and we'll be fine. You're already living off of her. And that's the bargain. You're already in the wrong. And then you're going to fumble the bag. Like, you got away with cheating. You're going to fumble the bag and procreate and try to start a whole new family with the intention of using your wife's money to do so, to fund this other family, this mistress family. For it to blow up in your face, you look ridiculous. And for your new wife, I don't know. I feel like, but I think it's a joke, personally.
I feel like the new wife, she's not better than him. The new wife is not better than him. Because she should have never live off her next woman money. She should not do that. So she's no better than him.
She's the same. But who is to say he wouldn't do the same thing to her? Oh well. My God. Well, all I can say is Wendy was clever. She was smart. I love that. It was nice. I wish I could have seen his face when he found out. That'd have been so rewarding to see his face when he realized everything.